you very much for giving us a very brief and kind introduction. And I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to Quants League and AlgoBoost team to provide us this opportunity to showcase our strategy and what we are doing. So here the Mr. Index option long only strategy. We are going to discuss about this strategy in this session, and we'll also showcase you how this strategy is performing over a period of time, and also will showcase you the live sessions that how this strategy is working on. So this is what my introduction is already given. Myself, Kiran Jani. I'm a commerce graduate, having 10 plus years of experience in capital market. I'm working as a head technical analyst at Jainam Broking. And previous to Jainam, I worked with Kotak, SMC Global, and Asitsi Mehta, even Access Security. So I always work under as a technical analyst and derivative analyst. I regularly appearing on CNBC Bazaar and ET Now Swadesh too. So this is the agenda for today's webinar. Now we are going to discuss the entire trading process with the strategy logic also, and how those logic we can convert on the base of automation, how we can trade such logic automatically based on the algorithm. That entire things made possible by the AlgoBoost team only. And we will check out the AlgoBoost team platform, that how the entire logic is working over there. So this is what the entire agenda for today's webinar. So without taking long time, let's understand the trading process. So like what we should know before start trading the option. So this is very basics for the benefit of the participant who are very new to the option trading, or probably who are very new to the market. So this is very basic slide, that if you want to start trading into the options, basically you require to know the basics of the options, what is called, what is put, at the money, in the money, out of the money. And if you want to trade anything, you should have to have a view, either bullish, bearish, or a sideways view. And based on your view, you start creating the option strategy, probably based on technical, probably based on Greeks. You create your own strategy, and to trade such strategy, you require a big capital, right? So this is the way you can create your own discretionary trading strategy. Now we have seen over the past couple of years that when a trader start doing discretionary trading, and if he's not following such rule, he probably facing a loss, even though setup is very good. So we are introduce here a system trading. So let's understand what is the discretionary trading and system trading first, and then we'll jump to the our trading system. So discretionary trading system is all about the variable in the subjectivity on the trader. Like today I am a bullish, today I am a bearish. Based on that, I create my own setup. I select the trade, I select the stock or options, anything, and I start doing trading. So my selection of the trade probably based on the fundamental or maybe the technical. So now the things is come to the risk capital. So generally we have seen in discretionary trading, people generally put entire capital on particular trade and then they blow up their account. So in discretionary trading, the risk of the capital is the entire capital is at risk. Another thing is discretionary trading is that the emotions, whenever we are as a human being, we always have emotions of greediness, fearness. If market is falling, if there is a negative sentiments, like we have seen the war situation is going on, people are very skeptical on that particular thing, and whether even though they are getting a very good stock at very cheap level, or maybe they are getting a very good trade at a like a very good risk reward ratio, people generally avoid to take such trade because of the fearness into the market. So in discretionary trading, we always seen such kind of a thing where the emotions are there, greediness, fearness. We tend to miss a good opportunities in the market. Another thing is that when you are doing a discretionary trading, it is very very much not possible to do a back testing. And if you don't have any back tested data which are backing your system, then it is very doubtful to say that in future this strategy or that particular setup will keep generating profit for you. And as I mentioned about the emotions and greediness, because of that, generally we miss a discipline. We start doing, or we are start doing more research, and maybe we are very paralyzed with such research, and we start missing those trades. Now coming to the system trading is very objective and constant. Like we always make the rules based on the mathematics, or the way we set the quantitativeness, or maybe the technical ways. So now when it comes to the system trading, the risk of capital is based on that particular system, and we have seen generally none of the trader put entire capital on particular system. So your risk is very diversified in such system trading. Coming to the discipline way. So here the rules are very much significant. You have a buy setup, you have a sell setup, you have a profit booking, you have a exit, stop loss, and everything is placed, and those are very much defined by the rule. So in that particular manner, we generally follow such rules. So there is there is very less chances that we will break the discipline. There is no emotion, nothing like that, and slowly and gradually we can come into the profit, and our strategy can perform well. Another thing with the system trading is that we can do back testing such. So whatever setup we have decided, whatever rules we have decided, we do back testing on the very much large data. Based on that, we can decide whether the system can generate profit in future or not. So this is what the benefit of the system trading, and that's why we argue all the participant or maybe the new trader, you should start following the system trading. You create your own system, you believe in your own system, and then you can only generating profits in consistent basis in the futures. So the main question is this: can retail trader do systematic option trader? So yes, a retail trader can do option trading on systematic way. So what is required? So as we mentioned, the basic understanding of the options and the basic understanding of the chart, nothing more. And what end of that required is a very small capital. So we have seen whenever we talk about the option trading, people say we require a big capital, and we have seen there are a lot of automated systems are available which are for the option selling. But here we are going to present one of the strategy which are generating profit since last couple of months, even years we can say, and it is on option buy. We have seen, we have heard, and we have probably any of you experienced that also. कि option selling में ही पैसा बनता है, option buying में पैसा नहीं बनता है. So it is nothing like that option buying strategy, and that is also a systematic way we can generate a proper and consistent return. So here we are going to discuss about the setup. Post setup will will showcase you how the strategy is performing in live. So basic understanding of the charting means what tools we are using. So we are using a 3 tools only: candlesticks pattern. Like we have to identify what is high, low, close, and there is another indicator we are using, that is Bollinger Band, 20 period simple moving average Bollinger Band with 2 standard deviation plus and minus, and RSI, its default parameter 14. So we are not tweaking with any kind of a parameter. We are using by default parameter for the Bollinger Band and RSI also. So this is how your chart should look whenever you plot a candlesticks chart with the Bollinger Band and the RSI. So let's go and illustrate the entire strategy option trading process. It is very simplified process, and we are here. I will showcase you everything. So this is what option trading system. It is working on the 5 minutes time frame only. So this is the first question. So I will illustrate this entire strategy like an FAQ model only. So generally we received so many answers from the participant and the trader that when should we trade, when we should not trade, and everything. So here I have formed this slide that way only. So we will trade every day. There is nothing like we will not trade certain day. Even there is an event, we will trade this day, this strategy, because this is an option buying strategy. We know our loss, how much loss we can have, because we are on the option buying strategy. So every day we will do this strategy no matter what it is. Now on which instrument we are going to do? So this is near weekly expiry, at the money, or at the money minus 100. So generally we do at the money only. 99.99%. There are very rare chances that we will do at the money minus 100, and it is on the near weekly expiry we generally do. How to select the strike price? So this is very important when you do option trading, and that is also a buy side. The strike selection is very much important. So say for example you are very much bullish onto the market, but you have chosen a wrong strike price, then possibly market went up, but you are ending losing up the money only. So strike price selection is very much important, and in this our strategy we have created very dynamic way to select the options. So like every 5 minutes we check the spot bank nifty close. So I'm repeating again, every 5 minutes we check the bank nifty close, and based on that, round up and round down, we are coming with our strike price. So here I'm just giving you an example. So say for example, at 9:30 a.m. CMP of bank nifty is 35,010. So we will do round down as it is below 50. So round down strike will come at 35,000 call and 35,000 put. Same way, if 10 a.m. my CMP is 35,060. Then I will do round up. So 35,100 call and 35,100 put. So this is how we used to select our strike price. So every 5 minute system will scan the close of 5 minutes. Based on that, they will derive the strike price like here we have illustrated. Okay, so moving ahead, after selecting the strike price, what system will do? After deriving the strike price, my system will check that every 5 minute option premium chart. So here in example, we have selected 35,000 call and 35,000 put. So my system will check 35,000 put RSI and call RSI. Both the RSI I will scan, I mean system will scan, any of RSI will greater than 60. So it is, there will no possibility that both the RSI will above 60. Either call RSI would be the above 60 or maybe the put RSI would be above the 60. So based on scan, if any of option either call or put RSI is greater than 60, then my system will check again whether we have a crossover of Bollinger Band upper band or not. If there is a crossover of Bollinger Band also, then we will say that candle as a signal candle. So we will buy above the signal candle and the stop loss of the signal candle. I will showcase you the live example on chart also. So we will clarify this particular rules also. So if participant wants, they can screenshot this particular thing. These are the entire rule of our strategy. Now coming to the profit booking and trail stop loss. So when you are doing an option buying strategy, it is very much important you trail your stop loss, because we have seen like in option buying, we are buying something, but if there is no move, our option premium start deducting the time decacy and the premium decacy start happening. So if we have a trail stop loss, then there are very good chances that we can minimize our stop losses or we can minimize our losses also. So for this trail stop loss, what our logic is that whenever we reach at 1:1, every 1 minute my system will check. If my 1 minute close is greater than my 1:1, then I will move my stop loss to cost. And whenever my 1 minute close reaches 1:2, then I will book profit. So this is what the entire strategy is about. Let's check on the chart that how does it work. So I have taken one example from the 10th March. So now I selected 10th March because on 10th March, we have seen the most volatile day in particular month, we can say. On 10th March, we have already received the news from the Ukraine and Russia war that the things are getting normalized, and we have seen that market is about to gap up opening. With that, on same particular day, we had a 5 state elections results also. In entire 5 states elections, BJP is supposed to win 4 states. So for that, with this news, we have seen that market is open with the gap up. Bank Nifty was traded somewhere around 14 to 1500 points. And for that particular day, we have received the first buy call. So let's slowly and gradually we'll evaluate the entire day. So here I am showcasing you the 10:20 AM. 10:20 पे पहला ट्रेड मुझे आया था 10 मार्च को. So the close was that particular 5 minute was 35,338. So I'm repeating again here. I'm just highlighting something. So we can see 10:20 candlestick pattern. ये 10:20 की 5 मिनट की candlesticks pattern है, right? Bank Nifty spot, everything is mentioned here, and you can see the close 35,338. So it is below 50. So I will round down. So my strike price would be 35,300. So here I am checking 30. My system will check and scan 35,300 call and put. That particular day, I have found that 35,300 call the signal candle. You can see the RSI is greater than 60. It is at 80 level, so it is greater than 60. You can also see the upper Bollinger Band. The close is an upper Bollinger Band. The candle close is 226 and Bollinger Band somewhere around 213. So my close is above Bollinger Band, and you can see here all the candles are below the Bollinger Band. So this will become my signal candle. The crossover on Bollinger Band is also there. RSI is above 60 also. So all the conditions are meeting here. Now I will move to the 1 minute chart. So here the 5 candles, the 1 minute 5 candles you can see, and my algo will start firing the order, SL order, that buying above 230.80 and the stop loss would be 170. So now let's first calculate 1:1. So what is the formula of calculating risk reward ratio? Is very simple. My entry price minus my stop loss. So here my entry price is 280.30 and my stop loss is 170. So my risk is 60.80. And if I want to calculate 1:1, then I have to add back into my buying price only. So it is very simple formula. If I add 6.80, then my 1:1 would be 291.60. And if I want to come around for my second target, then it would be double of my stop loss. So 60.80 into 2 plus my buying price is 200.30.80 is equal to 352. So this is what the 1:1 and 1:2. Now let's check. My system will start checking every 1 minute candle close. If my 1 minute close went above 291, then my target, my stop loss would be trailed to the cost. And if it close above 352, then my I will book out the profit. But what happened here? You can see my stop loss has been triggered. So here I am making a loss of somewhere around 60 point in that particular trade, which happened at 10 o'clock. So this is the first trade on that particular day. Now what is happening at 1:40 p.m. on same day? Here you can see same day 1:40 p.m. the candle close, the 5-minute candle close came to 34,686. So now it is above the 50. So I will round up. So here my round up is 34,700. So my roundup is 34,700. So my system start checking that 37,000 call and 34,700 call and 34,700 put. So what my system has found that 34,700 put, the RSI is above 60. Here you can see above 60 is trading at 63 level. And what other things my system is finding that you can see the signal candle RSI is above 60. The Bollinger, it is also closed above the Bollinger band also. You can see here that all the candles are below the Bollinger band. This is the first candle closing above the Bollinger band with the RSI is above 60. So here both the condition is matching. So my system will move to the 1 minute chart. Based on 1 minute chart, I have to fire the buy order above 192.50 and my stop loss is 64.65. So it is very simple. I have to fire a buy order above 190.50 and my signal candle low is 64.65. So let's calculate 1:1. It is very simple. 192.50 minus 64 is equal to 127 point and my 1:1 at 320. So here you can see my first buy order triggered at 1.45 minutes and the 1:1 happened somewhere around 1.48 minutes. The candle close for 1 minute is 361.35 and my 1:1 happening at 320. So I will trail my stop loss to cost. I mean my system will fire the cost to cost stop loss and modify the previous order. Now 1:2, my system will start scanning the 1:2. So what is the 1:2 target? It is very simple. 192.50 is my buy price plus double the stop loss is my 1:2, which is close to 448.2 in this example. So what is happening? You can see somewhere around 2 o'clock, my target is meeting. The 1 minute candle close happened at 453.70. So you can see it is very much closed above 448.20. So my system will fire the order of sell order and I have booked the profit. So whatever I bought at 192.50, I sold at 453.70 in just 15 minutes. And this is not only about the example. We have traded live. We are trading this strategy live since October month. Here the same day, you can see the first order 35,300 call, which is triggered at 230. It is and triggered the stop loss as 170. Here you can see the first order at 10:25 to 10:32. This is the first order which we triggered the stop loss. Now here you can see 1:45, 1 o'clock and 45 minutes, we triggered a buy order of 34,700 put. The stop loss initially was 64.65, which cancelled. I mean, at 13:46 minute, our 1:1 completed. So we cancelled our stop loss and we put cost to cost stop loss at that particular time. and 2.05 minute, I mean 2 o'clock and 5 minutes, we met our target. So it is selling at 469 and we book out our entire thing. You can see here that my quantity is varying. The first order was with 225 quantity and my next order was 300 quantity. So we'll come for that logic also, why this quantity is that much varying also. One more thing I want to highlight over here, that we are scanning the close, not high and low. So because we are scanning the close, we always have a positive slippage in particular strategy. If we start scanning the high and low, then there are very much chances that we probably have a negative slippage. But because we are scanning the close, we most of time get the positive slippage only. You can see here our target was, in previous slide, we are showcasing that our target was 448, but we managed to book at 470 somewhere. So this is almost 22 points of positive slippage we have received because of this such logic. Now, this is what the backtest. If we have backtest the strategy from 2017, as from 2017, we have the weekly options expiry, and with the help of the algo bulls only, we managed to backtest this particular strategy, right? So this is what the strategy, this is what the backtesting it is. From 2017 to till now, we have made somewhere around 3,000 points with the drawdown of 1,800. Possibly by looking at this particular statistics, no one would start or maybe interested to do this strategy. Let's evaluate more. So in last 5 years, we have done 1,700 trades. Out of 1,700 trades, 570 trades were unprofitable. So here again, our strike rate is somewhere around 34-35%. So this is also a statistics where we probably not encouraged to start this strategy. Now let's another statistics that particular day we got 700 points of trade in profit, and maximum loss per the day is 585. The consecutive win is 4 and the consecutive loss is 7. So anyway, of this particular slide, probably we are not encouraged to start the strategy. But in system trading, what is most important? Most important is your money management. If you do proper money management, then all the systems are making profit. You just have to handle the money management part. So we have done this strategy, and let's understand how we manage our money in this particular strategy. So this is our very simple money management rule. We start firing order of 20,000. So simple example I'm just giving you. Say for example, my option premium running at 100 rupees and I want to buy a one lot which is 25. So my 2,500 would be the exposure capital. Now I want to fire an order of 20,000 divided by 2,500. So it is close to 8 lot. So my system will fire 8 lot. So now you don't need to worry that how much lot you probably require to buy. Here your system will take care. You just have to put this number, like what we have put, like 20,000. So based on 20,000, the system will take the trade. In live example, what I showcasing you earlier, we were firing order from 60,000. So 60,000 divided by that particular day, option premium was 192.25. So it is close to almost 300 quantity divided by 25. If you do, then it is the lot size. This is how the system clarifies, or system will come out with the lot. So based on the 20,000, we have backtest for the 5 years, and this is what the data it is. Yes, so this is what the data it is. So in last 5 years, we have generated 4,40,000 profit, and it is also post cost. We have calculated 0.025% cost also. It is slippage, or you can consider cost also. If we started firing order from 2017, then we end up with the 4,40,000 of profit. During that particular time, our slippage somewhere around 1,03,000. So if someone wants to start this strategy with a 20,000 capital, then possibly he required to refill his account with the 1,25,000, and you do this strategy. This is what the statistic 1,25,000 become 4,40,000 in 5 years, which is close to 4 times. Here, what the performance you can see on the right side, the equity curve and the drawdown also. Now, whether this strategy is available on anywhere? Yes, it is available on algobulls.com. We have backtested and we are doing live strategy on Nifty and Bank Nifty both also. We just discussed the Nifty part. Sorry, we just discussed the Bank Nifty part, but there is a Nifty strategy also. Here you can see both the addresses also. Whether anyone is doing live, so it is not just about to presenting the strategy or discussing the strategy. We are doing this strategy live since last couple of months, and there are many clients and many participants joined us. You can see the back end of the algo bulls where many people are trading with us. And before going on the question and answer, I just want to showcase something. This is how the algo bulls platform looks like. So this strategy is running. You can see here in live statistics, like Mr. Option long only is running on, and these are the logs. So as I told you, every 5 minutes our system scan these things. So here you can see the logs every 5 minutes. You can see 10:31, 10:32, 10:33. System is keep checking, and if the and here you can see at 10:35 minute system came out with the strike price 35,100 call and 35,100 put. Then system has checked out the RSI value. So here you can see the call RSI value is 35 and the put RSI value is 53. So system has decided there is no action. System start again, keep checking. So this is how system is keep checking all the way, all the day. And whenever the orders come, system fire itself only. Here you can see the ledger from where we are doing the strategy. We have started with the 80,000 rupees of capital, this particular strategy, Mr. Option long only. And today the capital is somewhere around 1,71,000. So this is what the entire strategy it is about. You can go on Algo Bulls platform. You can find this strategy to premium section, Mr. Option long only dubbed by Jainam. And if you want to do Nifty strategy, then in HNI category, you can see dubbed by Jainam, Mr. Option long only Nifty 50 strategy also. So yeah, this is all about the strategy only. If any questions regarding the strategy or you want to understand anything, we can start the Q&A session.
Yeah, so I request all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to please feed in your questions in the question and answer tab and not in the comment section, so our speaker can look at it one by one. So you're requested to look at the Q&A tab and we can address the questions.
Okay, can this strategy work on Nifty also? Just a minute. Okay. So first question, can this strategy work on the Nifty also? Yes, I have already showcasing you that on Algo Bulls, you can check in HNI category. There is a Nifty strategies also available. You can check all the details over here. Let me showcase you that also. So here it is, Nifty. You can see the entire backtested report. Here are the trade book, whatever trade is happening. So this is for the Nifty. So Nifty and Bank Nifty, both the things available on Algo Bulls. You can start your trading. We are buying one or two legs. So it is a one leg only strategy. It is like you are buying either a call or a put. It is nothing to do with the both the leg. It is a option buy long only strategy. यहाँ पे सिर्फ options buy ही होंगे. We are not selling or we are not covering anything. We are buying option with particular stop loss, whatever we discuss into the strategy. So it is a single leg strategy. Maximum trade and minimum trade. Generally, we have seen one trade one day, and maximum trade we have averagely we have seen 3 trades particular day, and maximum we have seen very rarely we have seen 4 to 5 trades. So averagely 3 trades happen in a day. No, we have not found any difficulty, particularly using this particular strategy. It is very simple to use using the algo bulls. Difficulty in sense of if you are doing a manually, then it is very difficult, right? Because at a particular time you have to check so many things and you have to hope here and there. So it is better you use automation, and by using an automation, we have not found any kind of a problem. Yes, RSI is not only about the call. the strategy will check both the things. Here again, I am showcasing you particular thing. These are the logs. You can, any of the participant can see this log. Here you can see my system is checking both the RSI value, call RSI and put RSI. So it is very simple. Every 5 minutes, system will identify first strike price. Here is the strike price is 35,100 call and 35,100 put. Then after, my system will check the RSI, whether any of RSI is greater than 60. If yes, then particular further check will start happening, that whether my prices has closed up a Bollinger Band or not. So this is what the flow chart of this particular strategy. Can we reduce the capital? If you do a 10,000, so here is the entire backtesting report. Say for example, Mr. Option Long only, we have done with the 20,000 capital. If you want to do 10,000 capital, so this is what the 10,000 capital. For 10,000, you probably required a 60,000. Here is the entire thing is come. So 65,000 investment is come. Your end value is 2,36,000. Your net profit is 1,98,000. This is what closed your annualized return somewhere around 61%. So you can do. If RSI more than 80, then probably SL is high. So we are not doing any kind of a deep diving such way. We have created very simple strategy, which is very simple to follow. If we start tweaking such way, okay, if my RSI is greater than 80, then let's not take a trade. Such things you want, you can backtest in your model. But what we found up till now, that this simple strategy is generating close to 60% kind of a annual return, then it is better not to tweak with anything. Yes, particular call or put RSI greater than 60. Like it is next to impossible that both RSI is above 60. Either call RSI would be above 60 or maybe put RSI above 60. So system will take either call or put only. No, it is not necessary. So say for example, like the question is that always ATM will be higher in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. With 20, you can buy only one lot. So it is based on the premium side. So say for example, my option premium, generally what we have seen that on Friday, the next weekly expiry on Friday, the premium is somewhere around 500 to 600. So in that particular day, probably one lot only is happening into the 20,000. But when it's come to the Wednesday, when it's come to the Thursday, the premium is somewhere around 150 to 200. In this particular manner, if let's check 150 is the premium, you want to buy a one lot of Nifty, Bank Nifty. So 37,050 is your initial value, and you have kept 20,000 as a capital. So probably 5 lot would be trade on particular day, right? So 20,000 I feel is a sufficient capital to trade in option, and you should manage your drawdown as per the backtesting. Maximum drawdown for the strategy based on your capital. So here you can see on my Excel, if you put 10,000 as a capital, here you can see if you put a 10,000 as a capital, then your drawdown would be somewhere around 55,000. So you require 65,000 capital to start this strategy. So we do keep only 65,000 to continuous basis and pull out the profit, or we need to. So in this particular backtesting, we have not compounding anything. We are believing this thing only that you are keeping 65,000 as a capital, and whatever profit comes, you are taking out only. So if you want to compound, you can use particular things like every 6 months, you check your base capital and the profit, whatever the percentage you are getting, you can increase your trade fire capital based on that. So example, if you want, anyone wants to compound, you have kept 65,000, end of 6 months, if your capital raised to 80,000, that 15,000 you are making profit. And what is the percentage profit? So 15,000 divided by the 65,000. So 23% profit you have made. So you can increase your 10,000 capital. Your 10,000 capital based on this particular percentage. So your next capital would be, your next trading after 6 months would be 12,300. So this is how you can modify and you can use compounding if anyone wants to do. Max DD in percentage, if you check based on the capital. So the drawdown is very much important to understand. Everyone use drawdown and everyone understand drawdown on very different perspective. So here as an investment, we are taking a drawdown. Here you have not put any X amount. So based on drawdown value, here you can see possibly 85,000 drawdown is supposed to come. But it is a very dynamic, and it is not right to say that 80,000%, 80% is your drawdown value, because here we are not putting a particular amount. Here, based on the drawdown, we are coming out with the capital. So percentage drawdown would not be work in this particular model. So according to the Bank Nifty spot, system will check both call, ATM call and put with strategy. If anyone met the criteria, it would be executed trade. Perfect. Perfect move on. So again, I am showcasing you the logs. So if any trades happen in particular time, we will check that particular time. So this is log is checking. So the latest log from 11:45, the strike price is again same 35,100 call and 35,100 put only. The call RSI is 41 and the put RSI is 50. So there is no trade, right? So there is no trade. Is there any possibility both the premium? No, there are very rare chances. If I can guarantee is very wrong word, but 100% there is not chances that call and put both RSI is above 60. So it is very simple logic. If call RSI is above 60, it means market is going up. If market is going up, then put prices has to be down only or maybe lower only. If put price is lower than RSI, there are rare chance to come above 60. So there is very less chance, or I can say next to impossible only, that both the premiums start buying at same particular time. These that you can say this is a discretionary trading, but we have come out with the system where your entire discretionary strategy trading as in system trading only. So we kept all the discretionary things out. We put everything in the rule manner, and now it is become your this rule based system only. Algobis initiate the target only. So it is very simple thing. You have to just create your account on algobulls.com. After creating that particular account, you have to map your broker and buy. You require to buy the plan. And once the token generate, everything has been taken care with the Algobulls. You can see I have not opened my trading terminal also. I every time use open Algobulls platform and check logs. It is my curiosity that I am checking log. If you don't want to check your logs, you can't. You can do. You should not check also. You can start doing your own work, and the system will take care itself only. So it is not necessary you have to open Algobulls and keep checking log every time. So big amount cannot be put as such model will unable to handle the emotional. Seeing the percentage are right. No, that is wrong to say. Big amount should be put, but you have to identify what is the maximum loss. Say for example, you have a 10 lakh rupees. So while using a 10 lakh rupees, say for example, you can fire order somewhere around 60,000. So from 60,000, if you want to fire an order, your particular investment is somewhere close to the your drawdown should come to the 5 lakh only. So while putting a 10 lakh rupees in your account, 1 second, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 lakh rupees in your account, your maximum drawdown. What is your maximum drawdown? Here you can see 3,72,000, 3,72,080. So what is the percentage drawdown? You can see it's 37% only. Now check out your ending capital. Your 10 lakh plus your net profit is 12 lakh rupees. So you end up with the 22 lakhs. Even your 10 lakhs become double in 5 years with the drawdown percentage of the 37% only. So it is dependent that what amount of capital you are putting and what amount of order firing you are doing. So you can put a big amount, but just understand drawdown first. So drawdown is not the loss or not the stop loss. It is the investment if you understand right way. No, we are not getting any kind of a alert from the Algobulls. Probably you can have an alert from your trading terminal. Algobulls will start placing the order, removing order, everything will done from the Algobulls only. So the question was, do we get alerts prior to trade entry and exit? So no alert will be there. Direct order firing is happening. Will the daily trend is important for the strategy? So strategy is very dynamic. Every 5 minutes you have a change of strike price probably. So it will identify trend itself. So what we have used the RSI and we have used the Bollinger Band. So RSI will help you to identify the trend, whether there is a bullish trend or bearish trend, and Bollinger Band will help us to identify the volatility. Can we use the stock options? Stock options is little bit difficult because there is a monthly expiry and the strike price, the interval of strike price is very far. So we have not tried and tested on the stock options, but yeah, you can use same logic on the stock option, no problem. You can keep max loss and max profit if it's required for you, but as per our risk appetite, we have not kept such things for any max loss or max profit. Any instance match firing? No, as of now we have not find any kind of a such thing where Algo Bull's platform failed to fire a order, or maybe any broker failed to execute the order. We are using Duck by Jainam, we are using Edelweiss also, we are using Zerodha also, we are using Angel Broking also, we are using Fires also. Most of the trading platform are comfortable with the Algo Bulls, no matter which platform you are using. Algo Bulls is very stable and like proper platform, they are firing a proper way. So there is no misfiring order from Algo Bulls. Yes, Algo Bulls is linked to Zerodha also. So I think I have answered most of the question. Okay, why there is no checking of Bollinger Band in the code? Okay, so the question is why Bollinger Band scan is not happening. So first scan is based on, so here let's understand again the entire strategy. First, end of the 5 minute will come with the strike price. First, after the 5 minutes, we come out with the strike price. Post strike price, my system will check RSI first. If RSI is greater than 60, then only my system will check Bollinger Band. Otherwise, it will not check. So this is what this changes. Let me try to pull out if I can have a log. Just a minute. So here the logs are available. I'm just showcasing you. Just a minute. So these are the old logs you can see here. So yes, this is what, this is the 1st February log. You can see at 9:30, my system has checked. So here is the 9:30. You can see that Bollinger Band, the system has scanned 38,600 call and 38,600 put. You can see the threshold RSI, the call RSI is 81. After checking 81, my system has checked that my current close is 691 and my Bollinger Band close is 606. The previous close was 691 and Bollinger Band is 646. So this is not crossover, right? You can see my previous candle has to below Bollinger Band, but in this case there was above the Bollinger Band. So system has decided, you can see, read here, crossover did not cut yet. So my system will not fire any order, and it is again start checking every 5 minutes. So you can see here again, after 5 minutes, 9:35, system has checked 38,700 call and 38,700 put. The call RSI is again 86, but the Bollinger Band details is not matching my condition. Both the candle is above the Bollinger Band. The crossover is not happening. You can read here, crossover is not yet happened. So system again start checking the things. So this is how system is checking the things. If there is any order fired detail, I will showcase you. So yes, you can see here 1:15 पे 37,800 call and 37,800 put. दोनों का RSI check किया. The 38,700 put RSI is above 68. So now my system is checking Bollinger Band. You can see the latest close of put is 531 and Bollinger Band is 462. So it is above Bollinger Band. The previous close was 368 and Bollinger band was 428. So here is the crossover. You can read the comment. System has generated, crossover happened. So as soon as crossover happened, the buying value is identified is 531.60. So as soon as it came out with 531.60, my system has fired the order. You see 30,000 as a capital, and this is what the lot size and everything. So my system has fired the order, and this is how system is taking care. Right. So I hope I answered it. This strategy works on Bank Nifty future chart or normal chart. So strike selection based on the spot. I'm repeating again, strike selection based on the spot, and then the entire strategy is working on the option chart only. What was the profit and loss? Okay. So this is the profit and loss of the 2022. 21, 22, we have not kept this thing, but 21, there was a 60,000 amount of capital. Any trade fired today? No, as of now, there is no fire, no order fired. You can see the entire system is running live on front of you only. This is scanning is happening. You can see the scanning is happening only. The RSI is 40 and 53, so there is no trade. So if any trades comes, we'll highlight. What is the slippage and considering the backtesting? So we already taken a slippage of 5%. You can see here every trade we took, there is a 5% slippage in buying price, and also we have considered 0.25% as the cost. So more or less 5.5% slippage we have taken care. What is DD is drawdown? Okay, so I guess I have answered all the question. Can you please repeat the strategy? First step happening means checking the strike price. Okay, so yes, here is the strategy. I request everyone to take the screenshot of this particular slide. It is very simple. Every 5 minutes I check spot Bank Nifty close. Based on that, I decide my strike price. After deciding my strike price, my system will check both options, call and put RSI. So whether call RSI is above 60 or put RSI is above 60. Any of one RSI has to happen above 60. Then my system will check whether there is a crossover of Bollinger Band or not. Yeah, this is just a roundup. Thank you, Satish. Okay. So yeah, Algo Bulls plan and everything will be coming next session. So they will take care of all the things. Right. So I think with this, I heard about the situation while backtesting, but not understand it. Explain if it's possible. I heard about the Monte Carlo situation while backtesting. It is different thing. So we are not use such model. It is a very plain based on the technical tools only. We have created the strategy. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, crossover of Bollinger Band. We have not taken up the greater than of the Bollinger Band. We have to check the crossover. So previous candle has to below the Bollinger Band and signal candle has to above the Bollinger Band. So that is called the crossover. No, ये strategy सिर्फ Algo Bulls के ऊपर ही available है, and thanks to the Algo Bulls कि उन्होंने ये पूरी strategy को एक proper flow chart के हिसाब से code किया है. So we have not find any kind of a mistake since last 6 months. I can say I am doing this strategy 6 months live, and not I only do. We have more than 150 clients who are doing this strategy, and you can see across all the brokers are available over here. Edelweiss, Angel Broking, IIFL, Zerodha, Alliance Blue, Zerodha, Jainam, everything is available. Every broker is available. I mean. Okay, so with this, I should say thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to present this entire strategy. Thank you, Quants League, and thank you, Algo Bulls team. Thank you.